Alright, so today I'm just going to go over a couple of my own games from a rank 30 push yesterday. I've discovered that spring onions is evidently a pretty good Dynamike. Alright, in this game, well, let's take a look at the team comp first. Alright, so we got Anita, we've got a Jessie, and we've got a Tara. There we go. The one that I think is going to be the problem here is the Tara. Tara's probably going to come up this lane. You see Tara's up this lane a lot. They like to camp and then try and defend. But we'll see where everyone is when we get up there after the rollout. Again, always roll out, same way. Usually I just charge my stun. Yep, there's Tara. So as soon as we see the Tara, as soon as we see this coming down, we just stop, we back off, and wait for the Tara to push up, and then we read where she's moving in the bush, get the stun, get the kill. Now we have offensive control. Bull won their lane as well. All at low health, so we're all backing up a little bit here. As long as we don't all die, that's fine. I get the Jessie here. And at this point, the game's basically over. So yeah, win your lane, and you'll get a lot of pressure, and then if you can maintain offensive control, then you're looking pretty good. Alright, so new game. We've got a Primo, we've got a Tara, and we've got a Bull. So someone's going to go up this lane, because this is a very lane comp. They might all blitz left, in which case it's going to be up to my team to hold that. But most likely, at least one of these three is going to go off to the right. At least one is going to go off to my lane. So let's take a look at that. Enough rollouts the same. Yep, Bull's there. So this is a thing that you can get very consistent at with practice. The thing that tanks like to do on this map is they roll out, and then they walk up here, and then they just walk into these bushes. And they just walk forward. Because it's like, you're a bull. Like, you know, I have a lot of health. If I run into anybody, I'm going to kill them easily. Everyone's going to back up and run and fear me. And, you know, like, it's a mindset as a bull and a primo. Like, you're super powerful, you're the tank, you don't care about taking damage because you charge your super with it. So a lot of people will just do this. They'll just recklessly walk straight up, and he's not even going to stop. He's going to move nice and straight, so I can just throw my stun right here, and he's going to walk right into it. Yep. And now before I even know the stun's landed, I'm already throwing 2 more shots here. Right? Now I have my super. Now he's stunned, and if I throw my super right where he is, there's no way he can possibly escape it. But I don't need to, because Anita got it, but the point stands. So now, just pushing back Tara. This is all just cold reads. You can throw your your regular attacks right here, and they basically cover anyone who's trying to pass by. Right? Because this middle bush, it's big, but it's narrow, which means you can control choke points. Like, you can control here so that they can't walk around. You can control here so that they can't walk through. If you're pushed up, you can like control here so that they can't walk through. And that's the thing about these bushes. For whatever reason, people don't like to leave them, right? No one's going to come out and just walk like that. They're all going to try and walk through it. Like, this Tara could just completely avoid me by just going this way. Or by just doing that. Right? But Tara is walking forward, right? See the Tara. Again, she's going to walk all the way down. Get the bull. That's a stun off of a respawn. He doesn't know I have stun. He's just going to chase me. It's a Dino on half health. I can kill him easily. Yeah, no you can't. Have my super. He's stunned. Throw the super on top of him. And he's dead. Now we're actually not looking too hot on the safe. 46 to 100. But at this point I'm trusting that my team can hold the safe here. while I maintain some pressure, because if I backed up to defend and this bull just walked up at the safe, then like they have control, and then we're just going to be defending the rest of the game. So I got to stay on the safe. I don't care that we're at 32%. My team does defend, so that's good. Get the hit on the bull, and at this point the game's over. Nita has bear. Everyone's attacking their bear, wasting all their ammo. Bull has super, and I'm over here. They can't kill us. This is game. Didn't even need the stun there. Game over. Let's take a look at this game. We've got Daryl, Primo, Dyna. This is a weird comp. This is like one of 3 Dynas I saw at all this day, so I didn't know where the Dyna was going to lane. My plan for this game is run up right, and then like hopefully the Dyna isn't going to be like waiting in the bushes to stun me, and even so, I probably won't go much past here until I know where everyone is, so that any spam that's heading this way doesn't hit me. So heading up, now I know where the Dyna is, and now I know where the Primo is. I just don't know where the Daryl is, but if Primo's right here and Dyna's right here, it's probably safe to assume Daryl's over here somewhere, unless he's double laning, but like tanks usually don't lane this way along with another brawler. That's just something I've noticed. Like, hardly anyone double lanes this lane, right? You see people double mid, you see people double this way, but you don't see anyone double this way very often. Here's the Dyna. This is an easy stun. There's no way I should have missed this, but I do. But I still start getting chip on him. He gets pushed back, and we have offensive control. Right? See what just happened? Killed 2 of them. Dyna's half health, running from Anita Bear. We are controlling the rest of this game. Missed the stun on the Primo again. No reason I should have missed that. Anita goes down, but I do get the Primo. And we get the bull, and Dyna just can't do anything. Split second late. Or early. That's painful. Oh well. Offensive control again. All 3 of us on the safe. My movement here is bad. I should be circling this cactus tighter, because the Primo is chasing me, right? And I have the same movement speed as him, so it comes down to who circles tighter, right? Because when the time he goes this distance, I go this distance, and then in the time he goes this distance, I go this distance, and then the time he goes this distance, I only get this distance, right? So he's able to keep up with me because my movement is bad here. I shouldn't be staying in the bushes. He knows where I am, and yeah, he's just caught up to me at this point. So at this point, I'm like, oh, I've been dumb, right? So at this point, I'm like, okay, I've got to do something. I'm going to stun. I'm going to throw the stun ahead of me so he walks into it. Got him. And then I don't get the kill, which is unfortunate. I really should have got that kill, but my team's able to finish off the save, so we're good. Alright, let's look at this game. We've got Primo, we've got Amber, we've got Mr. P. No clue what a Mr. P is doing in Heist. Doesn't work. That worked on Hot Potato like 3 seasons ago, and that was the only time it ever worked. Don't blame Mr. P in Heist. And also don't play Amber, because Amber's trash right now. So I have no clue who's going to be laning what. I suspect Mr. P is going to be spamming down this lane, because that seems like a Mr. P thing to do. Right? So until I know where he is, I'm not going to push forward. Yup. And then I see his porter. I'm like, oh, yup, Mr. P's this lane. He can like spam all the way down in here. I don't want to be anywhere near that. Oh, there he is. Never mind, I can push up. So I push up. Waiting. So I saw Amber come in like this and start moving this way. I saw Mr. P come in like this and start moving this way. So, and I also see my bull is dying and my Nita is backing up. So what are these guys doing? These guys are going to be walking forward. And again, they're going to be walking through the bush this way because that's what everyone does. So it's just a simple matter of timing. I see the amber. Amber gives me a nice check. Hey, I'm right here. Nice. Don't need the super there, but yeah, it's still a 2K. Now they're both respawning. I'm gonna wait. Throw a stun. I don't hit anything. That's fine. I really should get the amber here, but I don't because I'm dumb. But I do get away. So I don't die so I can maintain control. Get the Mr. P. This is a nice funnel here because I'm walking through here, right? And especially if Dyna is perpendicular to it, because Dyna's attack, like, I always draw it like this, but it's actually like this, right? So when you're perpendicular to a narrow channel like this, especially if people think like, oh, I have to walk through this narrow channel, and especially if there's like bushes, like standing here and shooting here is an amazing way to hit your shots as Dyna. So we get the Mr. P because he can't dodge, because he's in a very enclosed space versus a Dyna. And we have control, and that's game over. Alright, this is a game against Colette, against Primo, against Nita. This is Cute Samari. I'm not sure. I think this is a good player. And they demonstrate that they're a good player on lane with me. So I'm not sure who's going to go which lane here. I'm pretty sure Nita's going mid, but I don't know if Primo or Colette is going left and right. This was also a short matchmake, so I expected the players to be intelligent, so I'm pretty sure that they're going like 3 lanes, because that's what most intelligent teams do. But again, I'm not sure who's where. Alright, now I know where the Colette is, now I know where Nita is. Don't know where the Primo is yet. Primo could be up here. I also see Colette's coming here, so I'm backing off. Trying to get the stun here, but Colette backs up. I'm not going to be able to get it. Get a little chip there. And then I see, right here, I see my my Nita loses this fight. And then last thing I saw was Nita here. Here. Right? And then, what's the thing? Everyone likes walking this way. So we throw something here at the choke point, and we get the Nita. So we maintain some semblance of defense, even though I cannot hit this Colette. But thankfully my bull will get the Colette. We're behind here, but I'm pushing up, trying to keep pressure. I want the Colette to stay and fight me instead of pushing up on the safe. Because if the Colette stays and fights me instead of pushing up on the safe, then like my teammates will have an easier job defending, and also the Colette's not going to kill me. She can't kill me. I'm just going to run around the wall. So here I'm chilling. Hoping my team can defend. I get the stun on the Nita. I get the kill on the Nita. My team does successfully defend. Colette chase me. No, Colette doesn't chase me. And then it's going to be a close game, but the pressure and getting the stun and kill on the Nita, and that's an example where, like, even against an intelligent team, you don't have to defend, right? You don't feel forced to stay and defend, because if I had backed up and defended, then again, like, it slowed the Colette down. She took a couple of shots at me moving forward, which ruined her ammo for later. It messed with her pathing moving forward while she decided if she tried to kill me or not. I got the Nita, which meant that Nita couldn't push forward, right? So, maintaining offensive pressure like that, if you trust your team to defend, can be a huge deal, because you keep up damage, sort of. Dyna has pretty good damage, and you also distract the enemy team so your teammates have an easier job defending. Alright, so now we're going to switch accounts to another account for a 1K push that I done on here. Alright, so we've got a Primo, we've got a Colette, we've got a Bull. Probably 3 lanes, probably a tank's going to go this way. So I'm prepared for a tank to go down my lane this time. Oh, 3 stun. I think at this point, yeah, I know where 2 out of 3 are. Because Bull took damage, Colette's up here. I don't know where Primo is, so I'm suspecting he's in my lane, so that's why I'm backing up, right? Because I'm expecting a Primo to come walking out of this with no warning. But then I see Primo over here, I'm like, oh, okay. I can help kill the Bull, and I can help push up, because I know where everyone is. Again, Colette's going to walk into the bushes, and then where does everyone go? Everyone funnels this way. So, if Colette's going this way, I just saw where she walks. She's going to be right there. And we get the hit. Get another hit, Nita finishes her off. And now we have offensive control, right? Primo's on our safe, but that's fine because Bull's respawning. And it's a lot easier for a Bull to kill a Primo than it is for a Bull and Colette to kill a Dyna and Nita with Bear. Get a hit off on the Bull, get the kill on the Bull. Colette just isn't going to be able to do anything here. I missed the stun, and Colette gets me. So maybe I shouldn't have said that. But, oh well. I get the Primo. I almost get the Bull. Nita's going to finish off the Bull. And that's game. Alright, now this is a game. These are good players. This is a team of 1K plus players. They're running triple True Silver. So that was a little bit scary when we joined in the game, that they were all wearing matching skins. But we'll see how this one turns out. Again, because this was a very short matchmake, I think this was an instant matchmake. So especially at like 950, 990, wherever we were, instant matchmake means you're facing intelligent people. So expect them to be intelligent, play a little bit more cautious, but you know, that doesn't mean don't play the game or just like save your stuns the whole game, but like just don't play dumb, right? And also expect them to lane. They're probably going to lane because they're, again, high players, they know what they're doing, so they're going to lane. Same lane. And, alright, cool. That was 2 shots. The Daryl's right here. The Ems is right here. Which means the Bull is probably over here. Yep. Daryl just checked the bushes. He's like, okay, I'm fine. There's no one here. I just saw the Ems go in, so I'm going to try and stun, but the Ems actually backs up, which is smart. I see the Ems going here, and I'm like, oh, okay, Ems is going to go that way, but because the Nita shot the Ems, Ems backed up. Yeah, Ems knows where the Nita is, and Ems isn't going to just run into that. So that's unfortunate. Daryl's chasing me. Daryl, he might use a super here, so I'm kind of panicking. No, he doesn't. He understands the importance of offensive control, and he's going to run forward. I did chip on him, but that's not anything. I get the stun here on the Ems, which is huge, because that lets me kill her. Now, Primo's trying to kill me, right? Primo knows I'm in here. I have a stun back. Primo doesn't know I have a stun. He can't see me pop it. He doesn't know where I am, right? He just knows I'm in here somewhere, right? I'm in here somewhere. So he's probably heading to the corner, right? So let's see if I can get a stun. I do, and I get him killed. Ems gets me right after because I destroyed my own cover, but that's still pretty good damage. And I held the team for long enough, right? I held the Primo, I killed the Primo, so the Primo was dead and respawning, and my teammates had just killed the Daryl, so I have enough time, or sorry, my teammates have enough time to push up and hold control. Nita's gonna go down. That's okay. Alright, this is a fun situation. So I'm in a 2v1. These two people are both trying to hunt me down. Primo's going to come this way, Ems is going to come this way, they're going to try and flush me back. Like, Primo's trying to flush me out so that the Ems can kill me here. Right? So Primo's goal is to walk at me. But Primo gets hit there, so he's pretty low. I duck back into the bushes, hit the Ems. Now I know the Primo is chasing me. I know he's probably making a beeline right for me. So we get in there, we get the Ems, and we don't get the Primo, but we get him low, and then he has to fall back. So that was just a cool little interaction there where they tried to corner me. Sort of worked, but I did get the Ems for it. So get the Ems again. Get a hit off on the Daryl, and I know he's low now, so the Nita can probably take him. I really wanted that super on the Ems, but I don't get it. Get the Ems again. Daryl's chasing me. Why is he chasing me? I'm not a great threat here. Oh, just kidding. We're all great threats here. There's no right answer. You lose. So that was a pretty good win. Right. Almost 1,100 players. Alright, next game. These are also pretty good players. This was another fast matchmake, and at this point I'm terrified because there's an Edgar and a Colt. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die a lot. So, alright, Colt's here. Colt is here because he shot that way. Can I please? There we go. Colt is here. Ems is here. Don't know where Edgar is. Edgar might be here, waiting to jump me. So don't be too aggressive. Actually, I did see the Edgar. Yeah, I just saw the Edgar. Edgar's trying to sneak past. So I don't have to back up anymore. So I'm like, oh, backing up. Oh, I see the Edgar. Now I can go forward again. Try and get the Ems. Get the shot there. And my bull is going to be able to get the Ems. Good ambush by Nita. That was good. And we have control. This game is basically over. Alright, so I knew from where I threw my super. So I hit Ems here. Now I know where Ems is. Ems is above this choke point. Right? So now we throw at this choke point to make sure the Ems stays above that choke point. And now we're going to throw in the exact same spot. Because who would check the same spot twice? Close enough to the exact same spot. The thing there was I knew Ems wants to kill me, right? So Ems is going to want to chase me. So knowing Ems is up in above this line, I'm going to throw something here to keep her above that line. And then after I check here, she's probably going to think, oh, I can walk forward now. He just checked. Now he's going to throw all the way up here, right? But then you throw so that when she crosses through this path, you hit her. That's the thing, like, you know, checking the same spot twice. People like to back up after the first Dyna attack and then walk forward after the second one because they think you're going to check behind them. So that's just a movement pattern that I've started to notice. And how I threw those shots was like, this was the bottom one, and then the top one was like overlapping the bottom one. And that's a great way to throw your shot in your super if you're expecting people to run forward at you. And again, offensive control, game is over. I don't get a stun on the Ems, but it doesn't matter because they can't do a thing anyway. Don't get the Edgar, but I don't need to. I just need to walk forward and get 2 more sticks. Game. Alright, here's a fun one. Double Silver Tara and Stew. Oh man. So we head up. Don't know where anyone's going to be. There's a Tara. There's another Tara, and there's Stew. Right after that, as soon as, when do I know where everyone is? I know where Tara is, I know where Stu is, and I know where the other Tara is. Right, so now I know there's no one up here. Manita's fighting this Tara who's probably going to want to be running this way away from her. And then the Stu is going to come like this, because everyone comes like this. And we hit the Stu with the stun. Movement is super predictable in this mid. It's incredible. Now we get the Stu again. And that's a trick that I've highlighted before. Actually, no, I don't think I've released those videos yet. Here's a trick. If someone's respawning, you can throw the super on the safe and onto them while they walk past the safe. Timed exactly as the Stu comes out of respawn. That's a timing you'll just have to learn by practice. Play Hot Potato with Demo a lot. You'll learn it pretty quick. I just missed the timing on the stun for Stu. That's okay. I gotta make Stu chase me. He's gonna get me eventually. Hard to avoid a Stu. Bull's doing good, keeping pressure on the safe. Now here, when I died, this is what I could see from when I died. And then I start respawning. But I can see the Tara's coming down this way, right? So now when I respawn, I'm like, oh, there's a Tara coming down here. So I throw a blind shot here. And I get the Tara. Now Tara's coming down. Tara still has her 3 ammo, so she wants to rush the safe. Goodbye, Tara. Stu, I don't care. Stu doesn't do DPS. 14, and that was good. And that did good there. I didn't know they were there. That was just good by Matt. But it's okay, because we have a bull who can rush the safe intelligently. And nice game. So, that in this game, I think an important thing to learn is even after you die, it's important to keep a sense of where everyone is at all times. Because I die here, right, and then I have like 1, 2, 3 seconds of vision. So this is about where my vision cut. But I know that Tara is moving this way. I know that Stu is moving this way because there's a glitch where you can see into the bushes, like where you died even after you died. Right, so I know both of them are moving down. I know Tara's wanting to make for the safe, I know Stu is wanting to make down the lane and probably ambush someone. So now, when I respawn, I know that Tara's moving this way, I know that Stu's moving this way, and then it's just a guess as to where they are. So that's the thing, like, keeping in mind where people are, when people are respawning, how long it takes them to get places. That's something that, again, comes with a lot of practice and experience in heist. And also I know that Tara, even if she's... Alright, there's a couple of possibilities. First of all, Tara isn't here yet, in which case throwing a stick here won't do anything, and then I'll know that Tara's not here yet. She is here and moving, in which case if I throw a stick here I'll hit her. Or she's already here and waiting for me to, you know, pass and lose invulnerability. Either way, if I hit here, that'll give me information. And I did end up hitting. And then the super, because I knew she wanted to move and use her triple cards on the safe. So that's just the thing from that game. Alright, another game. We've got a BB, we've got a Tara, we've got a Jesse. Don't know who's going to be laning what, but I sure as hell hope the BB's not laning with me. Alright, Jesse's over here. We know where the Jesse is. We know where the BB is. And we know where the Tara is, because Tara attacked as well. So now we know where everyone is. The only one I have to worry about is the Jesse. Jesse gets some good shots, I get some chip. Here I'm trying to throw around here, and around here, and around here. Because those are the 3 spots that people like to hang. If someone's going to rush you, they hang here. If someone's trying to control this angle, they hang here or here, depending. And if someone's moving back and forth between them, they hang here. Trade. That's alright. Yeah, the Tara peeked there. so I know where the tower is. So I'm gonna duck behind cover. No, I'm not. I thought the tower was going down. Ah. Get the hit though. Tower gives up on us and then dies. Jessie's chasing me around. Here I expected the Jessie to go back when she saw me going back, but she didn't, so I die. Kyrick having an ambush. Stun on the Jessie. I can't explain it. I just this is a stun that I kind of just guessed on, because I know Jessie's moving in, and people like to move with the bushes. So we got the Jessie. Can we get the BB? We can get the BB. And now it's just defensive control and we win. Cool. Too. Because this game really, really highlights the importance of offensive control. So, heading into this, we've got Bull, we've got a Primo, and we've got an Edgar. One of these is probably going to go lane, because triple tank, someone always goes this way. Or not triple tank, but triple rushdown, someone always goes this way. Hoping it's not the Edgar. Know where the Primo is. Of course it's the Edgar. Kill me now. Edgar has a much quicker reaction time than I expected here. Well done. But he's going to hop over and he's going to kill me pretty easily. I get a hit off, but and here it's looking pretty bad. This is not a great scenario. We have 1v3 on the safe. Kyrick is pretty good, so he's gonna do some work, but it's still like this is not a situation you want to be in. And we're gonna go down a lot of health here. Primo goes down. Alright, and now here's the scenario. We just killed 2. Kyrick is on the safe. Nita's on the safe. Which means if I push up and be on the safe as well, then we'll be a 2v2 on attacking. And we can trust that Bull is going to successfully 1v1 the Edgar, right? So if I push forward, then we can hopefully hold control of the attack. If I stay back and try and defend the Edgar, I can't hit him, he's an Edgar, right? Like, I'll throw a stick here, and you can see I've thrown a stick. That'll help. I hit him once, but that's all you get. Bull, you're on your own. Kyrick throws a bear, right? They're dueling down there. I kill the Bull. Safe's going down. 29. 29 to 70. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. Stay on the safe. I can back up a little bit and I get the kill, right? But the important thing was I didn't run backwards. Because if I run backwards, then Nita dies to the Bull. And then Edgar kills me probably. Edgar, like, if we don't stay on the safe, if we give them a chance to push up and attack, there's no way we can recover. Right? So we have to hold the control. I'm still within, like, offensive distance of the safe, just the Edgar happens to back into my range. And I get the kill on the Edgar. Nita goes down, but because I pushed up, because I got the kill on the Bull, Nita was able to get another bear. We have a full health bear and a Dyna on the safe, and now we have a Bull pushing up. And they're all respawning. Primo goes down. Bull can't get me, and we win. Because, and I maintain, if I had remained behind here and helped defend the Edgar, and instead of attacking, right? Kyrick's good, you know, he's going to do stuff. But if I'm not here, the bear dies, charge, Primo super, Kyrick's dead. the two of them then push up, and they have, along with an Edgar, they can both dive on the safe. I can't do anything about that. I'm a Dyna. How am I supposed to stop two divers on the safe at once? And an Edgar, right? So it's this choice of going for offensive control, for maintaining control of the game, for saying, you know what, I trust my teammate. I trust my teammate to do stuff. I'm going to stay in mid, right? So if the Edgar's foolish, I can shoot him as he, retreats a little bit too much. But again, offensive control is hugely important. And we win.